this fog is adding a complete different kind of element to it all. It's making it very peaceful. No way they're gonna find me on the other side of those train tracks. That'd be craziness if they did. Okay, the new Maltese Falcon here on a new mission, and we're making a few changes to the channel and hope you guys like it. So anyway, a mate of mine, a good mate, said that the Falcon should probably do some vlogging. I don't even know what vlogging is necessarily, but I think he means talking a little more and offering some opinions and some narrative on the world. So we'll try that for the first part of this movie for a little bit while we're here at Canadian Tires, our first stop of the day, affectionately known in Winnipeg as Ukrainian Tire, due to the large number of Ukrainian people of Ukrainian descent who are patrons of Canadian Tire. So we're just going in to do a few couple of returns and get some food for this adventure, and we'll go from there. So, new Maltese Falcon, thanks very much for watching. Let's see what happens. Okay, post Christmas, and we're looking for aisle 51. Get a replacement for that soda stream that I've got. One of the greatest things, those soda streams. You can make your own pop at home. Fantastic. And here we go. I gotta make sure you get the blue one, not the pink ones, for another machine. Here we're gonna go check out the dehydrated food in the camping section here. So it's a bear spray. I don't know, my worst fear is to get out of a bear encounter. Slingshots, all sorts of BBs, pellet guns. Where is that food? Okay, they didn't even understand what I was asking for. That's the difficulty nowadays. There's a real language barrier going on. God, thank you for all the great workers that have come to this country. We really appreciate it, but, well, there's no but. It's just that sometimes it's hard to communicate, and I completely saying dehydrated food, and she was showing me a water cooler. Anyway, that's fine. We've been getting this crazy fog. It's been milder, but this fog just sets in, and that's that. You can hardly see that guy walking across the crosswalk there because of the fog. Anyway, here we are down in the foggy area. Okay, I'm gonna get some steps in. It's down a nice little walking spot. Is it ever foggy? So it's cool to have fires at this part of the beach, correct? Yeah, that was my understanding.
We had some important paper to burn.
I gotcha. Okay, well that's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't.
It makes it a lot, stuff with sensitive information.
Of course. Take a shot of this fire out here on the beach. Okay guys, we found our spot. It's cool to have fires down here, and you just look right there. We can get the backwoods bungalow on that flat area right there. Have a fire anywhere. Okay, this one's righting itself. Got the perfect spot. It's going to be an easy camp. Now, are you to camp on the beach out here? Probably not. I'm not sure. This is on the original people's land here. Indigenous or Aboriginal, or I'm not sure what the terminology is, but the people that were here first. And this is their land. And it's an honor to be allowed to walk on this. They keep it open to the public as long as you're not acting ridiculous or anything. Everything's cool along here. It's a lot cooler than in white man society, which is just across the imaginary line there. So I feel right at home here, being a feral, half Scottish, half Maltese, kind of a native from a different part of the world. Although I was born in Canada, but I can argue that I'm a Maltese citizen with a Maltese passport, and my mother was born in Canada but from Maltese parents. So I don't know how much lineage you want to hear about, but it's quite an interest. If we wanted to get into a vlog, we could just talk about Malta and its descendants and history. It's a wonderful topic, but anyway, I digress. Yeah, this is going to be really, really nice and chill, and this fog is adding a complete different kind of element to it all. It's making it very peaceful. Little train bridge here. This looks fun. I mean, next bridge, if there is another bridge in my future, it's right here. It's flat right there. This is perfect. I'll just bring a cot, warm sleeping bag, set up right underneath the trains. Every time a train goes by, it'll be an adventure. Oh, we are so there. Yeah, this is good. I like this. Pretty nice and lush looking. Smells so fresh. Little water droplets on there. Cowboy pines or something, I think they call those. I don't have my right shoes on. We went straight from Canadian Tire. I should have my hiking boots on. It's pretty muddy down here. Oh well, in for a penny, in for a pound. It's along these narrow little footpaths with a drop off right to the right. You gotta be careful. Is this the only way around? I think so. I'm grabbing on red. Whoa, whoa, way over, swinging over the edge. Pretty nice, peaceful little urban path here. I've actually camped down there before. I wonder if I should come back. Don't have my good boots on. I gotta be careful. Oh yeah, I think we're coming back here. We can definitely get the backwoods bungalow set up. Little fire pit. I'll have to bring some wood along. Got this little table here to cook on. Don't even need to bring a table. Yeah, this should work nicely. We'll have to rework our fire pit. It's on a bit of a slope, but we can definitely make that work. Okay, it's perfect. We got to go get our gear and get this party started. Okay, we've marked the spot with an arrow, so we can just jump right over that train tracks there. We put another marker in the background, and if you go right over those, up that path, takes you right into camp. So when we're coming back later, we got to look for this arrow and that marker. Hopefully the tide doesn't come up that high. I don't think it will. It looks like it's stopping right there. I'll look this up and find out what that means, Brock's Rock. Obviously it's in honor of a fellow by the name of Brock, but I'm sure AI will be able to help us out. And now that is actually carved right into the rock, so somebody took some time and some tools to leave a permanent monument to Brock. That's what you call a red cedar. Must be. I don't know for sure, but look how red it is. I got the right boots on now. Makes such a difference. My knee was getting sore earlier. And those Skechers. Well, I'll tell you guys, it turned into a beauty of a day, boy. That fog has lifted and it's just smooth sailing by the looks of it. There is an element of stealth. There's some dog walkers. No way they're gonna find me on the other side of those train tracks. That'd be craziness. They did. The arrows mark the spot. We made it. And what a beautiful sight that camp is. This is fairly steep here. Gotta be careful. What a perfect pitch, guys. Oh, it's just, this tent, the Backwoods Bungalow too, it's just such a great little addition to the kit. I don't know. I can't imagine leaving home without it or using any other tent. It's lightweight, fits in the backpack, use hiking poles for the poles to set it up or just tie it. And it's great. So I'm just gonna relax here in the sun, beaten down on the west coast. It's unbelievably warm for this time of year. We're getting towards the end of January, and it's got to be 12 or 14 degrees out here. I had to take my other jacket off. So it's chill time now. And there she is with the awning up. Day turns into nighttime so quickly up here in the north, up in Canada in the winter time. I had a little nap, and so anyway, we still have tons of good stuff to do. We can nice meal and just do some chilling together. So it should be fun. I think for now I'm gonna just finish setting up my tent a little bit and then tuck in. Okay guys, I think before we do anything I'm gonna make myself a nice cup of tea. Kind of warm up just before we have our dinner. How fast it goes. And there's this thing of sour cream that we're having with our dinner tonight, so I'll just let you guys try and figure it out. So peaceful down here. Unbelievable. This is great. Oh yeah. It's time. That is so good on a cold day like today. I've done some further research about the fires around here, and those people that were burning the important papers were wrong. There's a fire ban on it. It's posted. I saw it on the internet. And so we're not going to be having any fires. We don't want to break any rules, especially on this sacred ground. There it is, guys. Borscht night. Can have some borscht. Whoa. Had an explosion in the car and I poured that cold borscht on that. Homemade borscht. Super hot. Just about getting ready to take this tarp down and buckle it down. Gotta let this thing loft. It's ducked down. Okay, we're inside the backwoods bungalow. There's your little annex area there. You can take your boots off and leave them out there. I actually have a chair in here just to put my stuff on, and R5 mattress. And plenty of layers. And I've got a big down jacket as well, so should be fine with body heat. That's going to be it for the Falcon. We'll see you guys in the morning. Hope you're enjoying this, and thanks again for watching. The fog is so thick that it's accumulating in the branches, and then I'm hearing drops. And you can see, look at the inside of the tent. We are in a damp scenario here. But it's fine. I closed the screen just to give us a little extra warmth. New Maltese Falcon out for the night. Good night. 2:25. things are going fine. 5:16, guys. Put on a little supplemental heat just to take the edge off inside this tent. I've turned my little burner on low, so we're just going to get a little warmed up here before we get started for the day. Official good morning, guys. Got my coffee going here. We're just going to have this coffee and start getting our act together here. It was a fairly cool night, but the down quilt took the edge off. By the time the morning rolled around, though, I was starting to get quite chilly here, so I think what I'm going to do is again put my supplementary heater on and just heat the inside of the tent. That works really well. Now, caution, whenever you don't do what I'm doing here. First of all, there's a lot of ventilation. Secondly, I'm being super careful, but you don't want to ever put a burner inside a tent like this. It's just a recipe for disaster. But here's breakfast, guys. Salmon burger with cheese and some bacon. Okay, a lot of smoke in here. That was a bad idea. Salmon and bacon. Really good. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a ton of moisture on the inside of this tent. It was a damp experience. This fog. So I don't know what the humidity is. I should check it. It's got to be close to 100%. Okay, that got a little sketchy. That flamethrower. Scene of the crime. I can't get over how, considering the weather conditions, that duck down quilt worked good. Okay, that's us done and dusted. That was a fun one for sure. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we're going to call that a wrap here. And new Maltese Falcon out until the next one. Thanks for watching. Lots of frost on this car.